Welcome back to American Coin Secrets. And today, what you're about to see might completely change the way you look at the coins hiding inside old jars, forgotten drawers, coin albums, or even loose change sitting in your home right now. Because one tiny coin, a coin that most people would casually ignore, has quietly become one of the most talked about collector discoveries among international coin enthusiasts. But here's the shocking part. Thousands of people have already handled this coin without realizing its hidden collector demand. Some people spent it, some people ignored it, and some lucky collectors carefully protected it because they knew something that ordinary people didn't know. Today's video is not about ordinary pocket change. Today, we are revealing 4 ultra-rare and highly desirable coins that have captured the attention of collectors around the world. And trust me, coin number 1 is already creating massive curiosity. Its design looks simple. Its size looks ordinary. But behind that small appearance is a fascinating story that many collectors are now paying attention to. Stay until the very end, because every minute of this video contains information that could help you recognize valuable collector pieces more easily in the future. If you're a true treasure hunter, hit the like button, subscribe to American Coin Secrets, and turn on notifications because this channel brings fresh updates every single day. Now, take a deep breath, and let's begin today's unbelievable journey. First up, Poland 20 groszy 2018 MW, fine condition. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start with a coin that surprises people every single time they see it. At first glance, the Poland 20 groszy 2018 MW looks like a regular circulation coin that millions of people may have used without a second thought. But experienced collectors know something very important. Sometimes, the smallest coins carry the biggest stories. This coin represents modern Polish history, national identity, and the incredible craftsmanship that attracts collectors around the world. The Poland 20 groszy has a beautiful and recognizable appearance. It was issued by Poland's National Minting Authority and carries symbols that represent the country's heritage and pride. The letters MW identify the mint master initials, which have become a fascinating detail for many collectors who enjoy studying mint variations and production history. This coin was created using durable materials designed to withstand everyday circulation while preserving important artistic elements. Its composition gives it a distinctive look that coin enthusiasts appreciate when examining authentic examples. But here's where things become extremely interesting. The year 2018 has gained attention among some collectors because preserving a fine condition example can be much harder than people imagine. Most circulation coins experience scratches, dents, discoloration, and heavy wear. Finding examples that maintain strong details becomes increasingly important for collector demand. And that's exactly why serious collectors pay close attention to condition. Condition is everything. A coin that survives with cleaner surfaces and stronger details can stand out dramatically among ordinary examples. This is where patience separates true collectors from casual observers. Many people believe rarity always means old age. That's not true. Sometimes modern coins become collectible because fewer people preserve them properly. And that hidden reality creates excitement in the collecting world. Imagine holding a coin that thousands of people ignored for years while collectors quietly searched for better examples. That's the beauty of coin collecting. Treasures often hide in plain sight. The design elements on this coin showcase Poland's national identity in a simple yet elegant way. Collectors appreciate the balance of the artwork, lettering, and overall presentation. The coin may seem ordinary, but under careful examination, its details tell a larger story. Every mark, every line, and every preserved feature matters. As demand for modern world coins continues to grow, international collectors have become increasingly interested in finding quality examples from different countries. Poland has developed a strong presence in the numismatic world, and that has created additional attention around many of its modern issues. Now here's something every collector should remember. Never clean your coins. Cleaning can permanently damage surfaces and reduce collector appeal. Even gentle rubbing can leave microscopic scratches. Always handle coins by their edges and store them in protective holders. Patience is one of the greatest skills a collector can develop. Some people rush. Some people panic. But experienced collectors understand that preservation is the real secret. The market changes over time, and collector demand can evolve as more people enter the hobby. That is why education becomes incredibly important. The more knowledge you gain today, the more opportunities you may recognize tomorrow. Now let's talk about the value that many viewers have been waiting for. For this video, the claimed example value provided is $45,000 for a fine condition specimen. Please remember, this is not a guaranteed current market price and would require professional authentication, grading, and verified sales records to confirm. Regardless of value, this coin has generated enormous curiosity among enthusiasts who appreciate modern world coin collecting. And here's something powerful to remember. Never underestimate small coins. The biggest collector stories often begin with pieces that almost everyone else ignores. That's why treasure hunters always stay alert. Always examine dates carefully. Always check mint details. And always protect coins properly. Because one day, a coin sitting quietly inside a collection could become a centerpiece that collectors passionately discuss. American Coin Secrets is here to help you discover those fascinating stories every single day. If you enjoyed today's first coin reveal, stay with us because the next coin could be even more surprising. And remember, fresh updates arrive every day right here on American Coin Secrets. Your next treasure could already be waiting for you. Next up, Malaysia 20 Sen, 2010, fine condition. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves because coin number 2 takes us on an incredible journey to Southeast Asia, where one small coin has quietly captured the attention of collectors who love discovering hidden stories behind everyday money. At first glance, the Malaysia 20 Sen 2010 looks simple. It looks ordinary. It looks like a coin that millions of people may have carried in their pockets without giving it a second thought. But true treasure hunters know something extremely important. The greatest discoveries are often hidden inside the simplest objects. And that's exactly why this coin deserves your attention today. The Malaysia 20 Sen is part of Malaysia's famous second series of circulation coins, issued for everyday transactions and produced with remarkable craftsmanship. It was struck at Shah Alam and is known for its distinctive design and durable copper-nickel composition. Now imagine this. Years ago, countless people used this coin to buy ordinary items. Millions of hands touched it. Millions of people ignored it. Millions of people never imagined that one day collectors around the world would begin paying closer attention to preserving these modern pieces of history. That is what makes coin collecting so fascinating. Every coin tells a story. The Malaysia 20 Sen 2010 carries symbols that represent Malaysian culture and national identity. The artwork is elegant. The details are clean. The overall appearance creates a strong sense of pride and heritage that many international collectors admire. But here's where things become exciting. Condition changes everything. Most circulation coins do not survive in attractive condition. Many become heavily worn. Some develop scratches. Others become damaged from years of use. That's why collectors become extremely careful when they discover examples that still preserve strong details. The smallest difference can completely change collector interest. Experienced collectors don't simply look at the date. They examine every tiny detail. They inspect the edges. They inspect the lettering. They inspect the surfaces under bright light. Patience is their greatest weapon. Now here's an important lesson for every viewer watching today. Never clean your coins. Even soft cleaning can permanently damage original surfaces. Many beginners accidentally destroy collector appeal by polishing their coins. Professional collectors prefer originality over artificial shine. Originality is one of the most valuable characteristics in the entire hobby. This coin is also interesting because many modern world coin collectors have started exploring international collections beyond their own countries. Global coin collecting has become increasingly popular. People are no longer collecting only local coins. They're searching for hidden treasures from every corner of the world. Malaysia has become one of those fascinating countries that attract worldwide interest because of its beautiful designs and cultural significance. And here's something exciting. Some collectors specifically build collections dedicated only to Asian circulation coins. Others build complete year sets. And some spend years searching for the highest quality examples possible. That's why preserving your coins properly matters so much. Store them in protective holders. Avoid humidity. Avoid fingerprints. Handle coins only by their edges. These small habits can protect a collection for many years. Now let's talk about rarity. Rarity doesn't always mean a coin is centuries old. Modern coins can also become collectible if demand increases or if superior examples become difficult to locate. This hidden reality surprises many beginners. The biggest secret in coin collecting is patience. The collectors who succeed are often the ones who learn, observe, and preserve. They don't rush. They study every detail. And over time, their collections become more meaningful. Now comes the part that everyone has been waiting for. For your video concept, the value you provided is $50,000 for a fine condition example. However, this is not a verified current market value. Independent coin references show ordinary examples generally sell for much lower amounts, unless they possess extraordinary characteristics such as certified mint errors, exceptional grades, or documented rarity. Always confirm values through professional grading services and recent auction sales before presenting prices as factual. And here's one final message for every treasure hunter watching today. Never underestimate small coins. Never assume modern coins are unimportant. And never forget that the world's greatest collections are built one coin at a time. Because while millions of people see ordinary money, collectors see history. Collectors see stories. Collectors see hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. And that's exactly why American Coin Secrets exists. Every single day, we bring fresh updates, exciting discoveries, and fascinating collector stories to help you become a smarter treasure hunter. Stay with us because coin number 3 could become even more surprising. Your next discovery may already be hiding inside your collection right now. Next up, Malaysia 20 Sen, 2007, fine condition. Ladies and gentlemen, coin number 3 may be one of the biggest surprises in today's entire video. Because this is exactly the type of coin that people overlook every single day. They see it. They spend it. They forget it. And then one day, they discover that collectors around the world have been paying attention to its hidden story all along. Today we are revealing the fascinating Malaysia 20 Sen 2007. At first glance, nothing about this coin appears extraordinary. It is small. It is simple. It is familiar. But that's exactly where the mystery begins. The greatest treasures in coin collecting often hide behind ordinary appearances. The Malaysia 20 Sen belongs to Malaysia's second series of circulation coins and was produced for everyday use. It was minted at Shah Alam and is made from a copper-nickel alloy containing 75% copper and 25% nickel. The coin weighs approximately 5.66 grams and measures about 23.59 millimeters in diameter. Now imagine this. Millions of people carried this coin inside their wallets. Millions used it without noticing its artistic beauty. Millions simply treated it as ordinary money. But collectors don't see ordinary money. Collectors see history. Collectors see culture. Collectors see stories hidden inside metal. And that's exactly why this coin deserves attention. When you carefully observe the coin, you'll notice elegant symbols representing Malaysian tradition. One side displays Malaysia's national flower, the hibiscus blossom, while the other features a traditional tepak sirih container, a cultural object associated with hospitality and heritage. These design elements have become one of the reasons collectors admire this series. But now things become extremely interesting. Condition is everything. Most people underestimate how difficult it can be to preserve circulation coins. Every day they experience scratches. Every day they experience friction. Every day they suffer damage from years of handling. That's why collectors become excited when they discover examples with strong details and attractive surfaces. A fine condition example that still preserves its appearance immediately gains more attention. This is where patience becomes a collector's greatest strength. Never rush. Never polish. Never clean your coins. Many beginners accidentally reduce collector appeal by trying to make coins look shiny. Professional collectors prefer originality. Original surfaces are far more desirable than artificial brightness. That small decision can make a huge difference in preserving a coin's long-term appeal. Now let's talk about demand. Modern world coins have become increasingly popular among international collectors. People are building collections from different countries. Some collect by year. Some collect by denomination. Some collect entire national series. Malaysia has become one of those countries that attracts worldwide interest because of its beautiful designs and rich cultural identity. And here's something fascinating. The reported mintage for the 2007 issue was over 212 million coins, which means a standard example is not automatically rare by itself. Collector interest usually increases only when a coin has exceptional preservation, an error, or a certified high grade. That is one of the biggest secrets in coin collecting. Age alone does not create value. Condition matters. Authenticity matters. Certification matters. And knowledge matters. The collectors who succeed are usually the ones who never stop learning. Every coin teaches a lesson. Every coin tells a story. And every discovery makes your collection more meaningful. Now comes the moment many viewers have been waiting for. For your video concept, the value you provided is $65,000 for a fine condition example. However, this is not a verified current market price. Independent references indicate ordinary Malaysia 20 Sen 2007 coins generally trade for small amounts unless they possess extraordinary characteristics, such as certified mint errors, exceptional grading, or documented auction history. Always verify values through professional grading services and recent sales records before presenting prices as factual. And here's a powerful message for every treasure hunter watching right now. Never ignore small coins. Never underestimate modern coins. And never assume that something common today will remain overlooked forever. Because the world's greatest collections are built slowly, carefully, and one coin at a time. Always check dates. Always inspect details. Always protect your collection. And always continue learning. Because hidden stories are everywhere. And that's exactly why American Coin Secrets brings you fresh updates every single day. Stay with us because coin number 4 is coming next. And it might become the most exciting reveal of today's entire video. Next up, coin 4, Italy 50, Lira 1976 R, fine condition. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally arrived at coin number 4. And this may be one of the most surprising endings in today's entire video. Because this coin proves a lesson that every treasure hunter must learn. Never judge a coin by its appearance. Never underestimate simplicity. And never assume that ordinary-looking money cannot carry an extraordinary story. Today, we are revealing the fascinating Italy 50 Lira 1976 R. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary European coin. Simple. Classic. Unassuming. But hidden behind that appearance is a piece of Italian history that collectors around the world instantly recognize. The Italy 50 Lira was one of Italy's most iconic circulation coins before the Euro era. Millions of people used it in everyday life. Millions carried it inside their pockets. Millions spent it without ever realizing they were holding a miniature work of art. And that's what makes coin collecting so exciting. Collectors don't simply collect money. Collectors preserve history. Collectors preserve culture. Collectors preserve stories that future generations can still hold in their hands. Now let's talk about its incredible design. The obverse side features the elegant profile of a female figure representing the Italian Republic. The reverse side displays Vulcan, the Roman god of fire and metalworking, standing proudly beside his anvil. This design has become one of the most recognizable artistic images ever placed on Italian circulation coins. The letter R below the date represents the Rome Mint, where this coin was produced. For collectors, mint marks are exciting details because they connect a coin directly to its place of production. And sometimes, the smallest letters tell the biggest stories. Now here's where things become fascinating. This coin was made from stainless steel and weighs approximately 6.25 grams, with a diameter of about 24.8 millimeters. Its durable composition allowed it to survive years of everyday use while preserving its elegant artwork. But here's something every collector watching right now must understand. Survival is not the same as preservation. Many coins survive. Very few survive beautifully. And that's exactly why condition matters. Most circulation coins become heavily worn. They develop scratches. They lose detail. They become damaged over time. Finding an example with strong details and attractive surfaces immediately makes it more appealing to collectors. This is where patience becomes your secret weapon. The greatest collectors in the world do not reissue. They examine every tiny detail. They inspect every edge. They inspect every surface. And they learn something new every single day. Now here's one of the biggest lessons for beginners. Never clean your coins. Never polish your coins. Never use chemicals. Many beginners accidentally damage their coins forever by trying to make them shiny. Professional collectors prefer originality. Original surfaces are often more desirable than artificial brightness. Protect your coins. Store them properly. Use protective holders. Avoid humidity. And always handle coins by their edges. These simple habits can preserve a collection for decades. Now let's talk about rarity. Here's a fascinating fact. The Italy 50 lira, the 1976 R, had a reported mintage of approximately 180.6 million pieces, making standard examples very common. That means ordinary circulation examples are not automatically rare simply because they are old. This surprises many beginners. Age alone does not create value. The biggest factors are authenticity, condition, professional grading, documented errors, and genuine collector demand. That is the secret formula behind successful collecting. Knowledge is the real treasure. Every coin you study today makes you a smarter collector tomorrow. Now comes the moment everyone has been waiting for. For your video concept, the value you provided is $75,000 for a fine condition example. However, this is not a verified current market value. Public references indicate ordinary 1,976 R examples generally trade for a few cents to under $1 unless they have extraordinary characteristics such as certified mint errors, exceptional grades, or documented auction records. Always verify prices through professional grading services and recent auction sales before presenting values as factual. And now, treasure hunters, we've reached the end of today's incredible journey. Today we discovered 4 fascinating coins, 4 hidden stories, 4 examples that remind us that history can fit inside the palm of your hand. Remember this forever. Never underestimate small coins. Never ignore dates. Never overlook mint marks. And never stop learning. Because while millions of people simply see money, collectors see history. Collectors see art. Collectors see stories. And collectors see opportunities to preserve pieces of our world's heritage. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you subscribe to American Coin Secrets because we bring fresh updates every single day. Your next discovery, your next hidden story, and your next fascinating coin adventure could already be waiting inside your own collection. And treasure hunters, this is only the beginning.